Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for, this is your May bonus reading, and I have a little bit of a time crunch this weekend, so these will be a little shorter, but you start here with this beauty card. It says, somehow your looks will boost your earning power. I swear you've had this card, and you are a Libra, so probably beautiful, right? You have this patience card. It says, will require having faith while you're shown the way. So, yeah, I think that we all should be kind of, as I always say to you, Libra, I think that we should be focused on our environment. So I think like this beauty card might be talking about kind of like the things that you surround yourself with. It doesn't just have to be, beauty. That could be part of it. But I think that it's more about getting your energy in alignment and, surrounding yourself with the best stuff, right? Things that make you feel positive and bring joy into your life and all that other stuff. So that's what I would pretty much focus on here. We are doing past, present, future for these bonus readings as well. So I wouldn't even worry about the tower. And actually, again, the tower has come up for pretty much everybody again with these readings. And, it doesn't really surprise me. So, whatever. It is what it is. But we'll look into it. You start off here with the moon card. And the, never mind. This camera is not on. So I got these new cameras and I always forget that I actually have to turn it on. So there you go. But anyway, you have the moon card here. And the moon card kind of represents maybe not seeing the future, which I think a lot of people are in this place of, kind of like knowing that they have things that they desire to accomplish or things that they desire to do, but not exactly having like the clearest vision on how they're going to get there. And sometimes that's how I feel about the moon. It's part of the fool's journey. And, the thing about the fool is that he just has to keep walking because eventually the sun will come up, right? Eventually he will gain the clarity that he is desiring or the clarity he needs to move forward, and it really won't be an issue. So, I definitely feel that there. You have the tower here, and it is coming up in your past position, so I do feel like some of you have had, past tower moments, of course, or you have had a tower moment in the recent past, something falling apart. I kind of get this sensation of like multiple things at once, so, some of you maybe have had like kind of like a couple of tower moments all at once with the tower showing up here, but the rest of the reading is amazing. I mean, right after it, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Empress, you have really good cards in the next row, so, maybe you're healing from a tower moment, or maybe you're kind of rebuilding after a period of things falling down. You have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. I always say that right now I think we're in a time of curiosity. That's why I say that the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity, because I think the universe pretty much kind of wants us to be as curious as possible right now. If something is, capturing your interest, or if something is standing out to you, it could be anything like an idea, a plan, a new goal, something, anything, then I would start looking into it. Because, again, I think that's like the fastest way we can accomplish something. I also do feel some of you have like a secret admirer. You end with the King and Queen of Cups. So clearly someone finds you attractive. We go up to the Empress here. And, it could be this person. And the Empress could be you. And then you have the King and Queen of Cups, which is like divine counterparts or, a very solid connection. So looks good for those of you that want love. But let's dig into this. With the Moon, you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I would be careful of only seeing one way of doing things. I would be careful of getting stuck in, kind of thinking you can only do something one way. With the Seven of Wands, I like the Seven of Wands. It's a card of conviction. And it says that you are convicted on your path, especially with that moon card, kind of suggests that you will not give up, which is great, or that you haven't given up because this is coming up in your past position. So I kind of feel like some of you have to like stick to something here, whatever you're working towards. Like, don't give up, right? The Seven of Wands is a card of persistence. It's kind of like the Nine of Wands, which is perseverance. Very similar. With the Tower, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you were working towards something that maybe didn't go according to plan here. That's kind of the feeling I get. I kind of feel like you always had an off feeling about this as well. Like if you were putting energy into a business or even your relationship or a relationship that was a tower moment or whatever, I kind of feel like this moon card is saying that you always kind of felt like something was off, or, it's like maybe you love the person. I'm not saying that, but, again, maybe you felt like there was kind of something just not right. That's the feeling I get here. The Seven of Wands would really represent a person who has their guard up as well. And, I feel not for all of you, but for some of you, you were definitely dealing with that. Here you go with the Page of Swords, true love, for sure. I'm telling you right now, these readings for May have been amazing for love. So if you want love, I would get out of the house, like go meet people. But there is clearly, to me, this is very clear. There is probably a secret admirer, or, this could be someone of course, that is interested in you. And yeah, it looks to me like you could be attracting like a solid connection here. Next, in the area of your present position, you have this time is of the essence card. You also have this water. It says emotions are at their peak. Ace of Cups twice, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So I would make sure that you're channeling your emotions and using your emotions positively. I always tell people, like, this could be all emotions, right? Anger, hate, happiness, sadness, all those things. I think that that we are emotional creatures, of course. So like, don't suppress your emotions. I think that what's more important is like, can you transmute your emotions? Can you take, anger, if you feel anger, and can you turn it into something positive? If you have sadness, can you take sadness and, can you turn it into happiness? And, I think that's what's important. I've seen all these like spiritual teachers that are like, oh, you can't be angry. I'm like, well, that's impossible. Number one. Number two, we have the emotion for a reason, right? We have to use it. But I think what's more important is like, how do you use that energy? And I kind of feel like that's what this is saying. It's like you have a choice on how you use your energy this month. You have the Hangman. A lot of people, like pretty much, I think everybody has had the Hangman, I'm pretty sure. And the Hangman is about seeing things from a new perspective. And so I think we could be, this could just be a month of new perspectives where we are seeing things from different points of view. And of course, this is probably going to be beneficial. Like you could be, with the moon here, then going to the Empress. That would say to me that you're kind of like discovering better ways to work, or better ways to increase your finances, or better ways to increase abundance in whatever area of your life you want abundance, right? So I kind of see this as it's kind of funny because it's almost like the words that I'm getting here are positive omen. It's almost like there are positive omens that are maybe new perspectives that you have to pay attention to, and I would definitely pay attention. Your center card, whenever I do a 9-card spread like this, which I never do, but we have some things to take care of this month, Libra. You have the Ace of Cups, and the center card is like the most important card. And so you have the Ace of Cups here, and all cards kind of feed in, to this one card. So everything around it goes into the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, being really happy. So it does look like an emotional month for you. But again, I think you use it, Ace of Cups, number one, is very positive. And so it would kind of suggest that you have more than enough emotional energy and your emotions are overflowing. So you could be finding like a lot of peace at this time, or you could be finding a lot of peace this month, which is great, especially with the Ace of Cups. But I also feel that there could be a really solid love offer here, clearly this way. Also, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Empress. I mean, this looks really, really good if you do desire like a new connection, or if you desire to meet a new person. You have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, work hard, play hard. So Two of Pentacles basically says you need to go out and have fun, right? You need to go enjoy yourself. You need to do more things that you do enjoy. And I think that will be very important. There's also this like figure 8 in the middle here. It's the infinity symbol. And this really represents cause and effect, which is your sign, Libra, right? Cause and effect. So I feel for a lot of you that paying attention to, the things that flow this month, and, where you put your energy, you get a flow back. That's going to be really, really important with that Two of Pentacles. I'm also getting, I feel like I said this in your last reading. I can't remember which reading that was, but some of you, if you're like waiting for a settlement or, like an insurance payout or something like that, this could be an insurance payout or a settlement. With the Hangman, you have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, passionate new beginning. It's almost, I kind of feel like this is a little bit of that energy of like an about face, where it's like you've been moving in one direction that isn't working, Tower, Moon, and now you're getting like a spark of inspiration, or a spark of hope. Ace of Wands is my favorite card in the deck. To me, it's just that one thing we need to get motivated to start something new. It's like the spark, the Ace of Wands represents kind of the spark of life, the root going down into the soil from the seed. You have to continue to nurture it from there. But the good news is that you have the Empress, which says you have more than enough energy right here to be able to nurture this new beginning in your life. So I feel like there could be a new beginning here. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you should get rid of things that confuse you or things that steal your energy. Obviously, obviously that's a good idea just in general. But the Seven of Cups can represent being spoiled for choice, and it can also say that you have too many options. But the Ace of Cups is like one good option, right? And I feel that the Seven of Cups is saying, if you are working on things or putting your energy into things that are causing confusion, then you need to eliminate those things from your life. One thing I'm noticing here, by the way, Libra, is all blue cards, basically, with the exception of the Empress. So, I do feel it could be, this could be a month where you are dealing with your emotions. And again, I want to stress that I think you have the power, of course, to take those emotions and turn them into positive emotions, and that's exactly what I would do here. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like fortune after difficulty. You always get this card with me. Now that I think about it, you always get this with me. Ten of Cups, these people are standing in the real world, but they're choosing happiness. So they have to deal with all the real world issues and problems of the world, everything that's going on, but they're choosing to focus on, what can bring more happiness, love, and joy into the world, which I think we need, of course. And I think that it would be really important for you. Again, this comes up in every single reading that it just popped into my head. Like, I'm pretty sure I say this to you all the time, that there is joy and happiness coming into your life here. So, but again, I think it's coming from you focusing on it, right? Next, in the area of your future, you have this Earth Magic card and this Wish Upon a Star card. I do feel like you could be getting something that you wish for. The Wish Upon a Star card kind of suggests that you have something in your life, or you see something that would be kind of like wish fulfillment, or something that would fulfill you on a deep level. And the Earth Magic card would say it's time for you to ground that in reality. Again, I'm wondering if this reading is kind of suggesting that you should be using your emotions to ground something in reality, like you should feel something into existence. And, I think that's a powerful way to manifest. I think it's a powerful way to, get yourself into alignment, is to feel your way into something. And it might just be something that you want to work on. The Earth Magic card and also the Empress would represent kind of like practical, grounded steps. So I always tell people, I love law of attraction. I practice law of attraction. Whether it works or not, it doesn't matter to me, right? To me, it makes me a more positive person, makes me feel more positive. So that's all I care about, right? Whether it works or not, great. Who cares, right? But what I would say is, as much as I love the law of attraction, I think we have to take much more action than some of the, great law of attraction teachers teach. So the Empress is kind of like, she has to wave. She doesn't really have to do much. She's in alignment. Her clothing is meant to look heavy because it's quality. So it kind of represents the fact that she is in the energy of luxury, right? You don't have to have luxury in your life to be in the energy of what you want. And all she has to do is wave that scepter in front of her, and that wheat will grow. So it does say you have to take an action. You have to do something to ground this like abundance in reality, or to create more abundance here on earth. You have the King of Cups. Again, I do feel there could be a person coming in for you. Could be a water sign. You do have a lot of water here. I think that it could be any sign. This is a general reading. But I would also say that the King of Cups, on the positive side of things, is a person who is very much in control of their emotions. And again, we see a ton of emotion in this reading. So I would say this is a person who's very emotionally grounded. And again, that might be, and maybe they emotionally ground you, right? Maybe by being around this person, you feel more emotionally secure, or maybe you just feel better in general. So that looks good to me. You have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups could be you needing to follow your heart. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, she's got that big cup in front of her. I always say that it looks like a trophy. It doesn't look like a cup. And so she has to follow her heart, what her heart is guiding her towards. So basically, she pays attention to the things that cause her heart to overflow, Ace of Cups, right? The things that bring her positive emotions. And I think that's all you have to do here. With the Empress, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely like a beginning opportunity. Ace of Pentacles is the seed, right? It is the thing that you have to plant in the soil to get it to grow. There's even a garden right here on the card. So the Ace of Pentacles says that you have to tend to your garden, and so does the Empress. She really nurtures whatever she's working on into existence. So I think it would be an amazing time for you to nurture some sort of big opportunity that's coming in for you. I feel like this is, like I said, an about face. It's almost like you've been working towards something that isn't working, and you're getting presented with an opportunity that actually will work. So it's pretty simple. With the King of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords. I would be careful of any past people, but, Ten of Swords can be a blessing in disguise. And I kind of feel that here in this reading, where whether you're attracting love, or, a business that makes your emotions overflow, or you're working on a new project that you really want to put your energy into, I kind of feel the Ten of Swords saying, yeah, there have been endings. There have been moments, but look at this amazing new beginning, the rest of this, that is waiting for you. So I kind of feel that this reading is saying that you could be focusing on something that's stealing your emotions, but there's something better that's waiting for you, and you're going to discover it once you release this past thing, right? With the Queen of Cups, you have the Devil. Yeah, I would definitely be careful of anything from the past, or any toxic energies, or any people that were toxic. I also do feel, though, that this could just be a Capricorn, or a person with Capricorn in their chart that you are attracting. So I'm not too concerned about that. But again, obviously, if you have a person that stabbed you in their back, I feel like this person is no good. So be careful. You have this boot. You can't make this up. It says, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I was getting that with that Empress card. I really feel that, grounded, stable, forward movement, one foot in front of the other, working towards your goals or working towards whatever you're trying to create is going to lead to the most progress for you, Libra. So I would be doing whatever you can to kind of like one foot in front of the other, right? You have this elephant. It says, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser in the end. And I feel like you have gained a lot of wisdom. It's like you've learned a lot over the years about like the things that you're doing and the things that you're creating. So I definitely get that energy here. You have this butterfly. It says a change for the better. So again, that kind of just confirms everything I just said about that, the Ten of Swords. I think that you have to release something that was like a stabbed in the back situation or something that didn't work well for you. That's what I pay attention to here. You have this tulip. It says great passion on it. I feel like again, the reading clearly states that you have to move towards your passions, right? You have four aces technically, but really three because two are the same. But, you have a lot of aces. So there's like a new beginning that you're going to be very passionate about. And I think it's going to make you very, successful if you move towards it. You have this teapot. It says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So there could be people that are like assisting you at this time as well. But this is a really good reading, Libra. I love where this is going. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.